So yeah, I want to go. This will be part two. I'll go back to the point on this, man, because of these devils. When I was reading in Psalm 10, when it say the self-proclaimed white man, he croucheth and humble himself, that the poor may fall by his strong one. Right. A further destroying of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, West Indians, and Haitians. Because when you go to Jeremiah 5, I'll tell you this in verse 26. For among my people I found wicked men. They lay wait as he that setteth snares. They set a trap, they catch men. See? Because I was just reading Psalms 10. So-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians, they got it from the so-called white man. They learned it from him. Everything that, everything that we learned was from the so-called white man. And the Lord said it in Deuteronomy 28 that we was going to go to the enemy for the one of all things. And Jake learned the ways of the so-called white man here in America, Babylon the Great. So, there's some points I want to make, man. These devils been running this race. 500-year head start, right? With generational wealth and white privilege. But now, the average so-called white person is losing, man. This is James 5:1. Go to now, you rich men, weep and howl for your misery that shall come on you, that shall come upon you. For your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten. Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. You have heaped treasure together for the last days. See, what this devil has done, let's go to this. In Habakkuk 2. Because now, all this wealth, the elites got it, man. Everybody else, all the other self-proclaimed white people are suffering. Habakkuk 2:9, woe to him that coveteth an evil covetousness to his house. What it said in Psalms 10, that he is covetous. That's what it says in Psalms 10, that he's covetous, man. It reads, woe unto him that coveteth an evil covetousness to his house, that he may set his nest on high. That's why we read James 5. It said they heap treasure together for the last days, that they may hide themselves, man. See, woe to him that coveteth an evil covetousness to his house, that he may set his nest on high. See, just to James 5, man. They done heap treasure together for the last days. Hey, the elites got all the bag, man. Hey, you can't put a cap on how much wealth they got, because they control all the resources. And when you control all the resources, there is no number you can put on that wealth, man. They control every aspect of resource in this life. So you can't put a number on how much they're worth. And this is why he's trying to make the world take that sea hill, man. But first he gonna what they say, stall them out, Debo. Hey, the so-called white man gonna drain you, man. And all you're gonna have, only thing you're gonna have left is to hold out your arm and say, okay, please, Mr. Self-proclaimed white man, I'll take the sea hill. I'll take the RFID micro sea hill. This is what people doing, leaving you with nothing. And if you do get it back, hey, you gotta take the sea hip to get it back, man. See? It reads, let's read some more of this. Woe to him that coveted an evil covetousness to his house, that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. See, they trying to make sure they covering their asses, so they'll be hid from Yahushua when he returns. But you ain't gonna hide. The Lord said in Isaiah 24 that them bunkers is going to be your holding cell till Yahushua return. Thou hast consulted shame to thy house by cutting off many people and have sinned against thy soul. See, I read this. It said, thou hast consulted shame to thy house by cutting off many people. See, let's go back to Proverbs. Proverbs 11, right? And 29. He that troubleth his own house. How? By heaping treasures together to themselves, man. By heaping all the wealth to themselves and not sharing it to their common self-proclaimed white counterparts, man. This is why sedition is going to come to America, Babylon the Great. Because the elites is housing all the damn wealth, man. It's they people that's starving. 60% of government assistance is self-proclaimed white people. 60% of Section 8 HUD, Habitat Housing, Social Security Disability. Again, government assistance is self-proclaimed white people on it, man. 60% of the crime done in America is self-proclaimed white people, man. It ain't Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians. They control the media with their witchcraft. That's what medium go back to. Medium. With their witchcraft, they control the numbers, man, and say, see, it's the Negroes and Latinos that's doing all the crime. No, it's a self-proclaimed white man. Crime, the word crime, crimson, it even goes back to the so-called white man as the first crime family. Yeah. What's the other one? Proverbs 15. See, they did this to their own house, man. Proverbs 15 and 27. He that is greedy of gain, trouble of his own house. See it? He trouble of his own house, man. Why? Because he's greedy of gain, man. They done had generational wealth and white privilege, and it's gone because the elites, man. So if you got a problem, take it up with the elites. Right? Take it up with the elites. Let's play this again to show you. Play it again since I'm going to part 2. See that right there? That school to prison pipeline. Let me read it to you. See, everything was done purposely, man. The Psalm 64. Let's read that real quick. This is Psalms 64 and 2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword, and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. See, through his policies, his legislations, his democracy, his draconian measures, his constitution, his statutes, his penal codes, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in the evil matter. They encourage themselves in the evil matter. Completely wicked. As it tell you in Proverbs 26 and 26, it say there are 7 abominations in his heart, man. It said believe nothing that they speak, because there are 7 abominations in his heart, and which is his mind. It said when he speaketh, believe him not. They encourage themselves in the evil matter. They commune on land snares privately. See, and not Jake to learn the way of the so-called white man. Hide behind the bushes, ready to rob a nigga. See, they commune on land snares privately. They say, who shall see them? But the angels watching. Proverbs 15 and 3. They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them. All the Edomites. And the heart is deep. But God shall shoot at them with the arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. So now the Lord is wounding the so-called white man by using the so-called white man. Making a point last night. The book, Who is Esau Edom, right, by Charles Wiseman, was already out there. The book of the Roman Empire, the Empire of the Edomite, was already out there. They wrote that. White people wrote them books. The 1925 encyclopedia on page 41, it said that Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, is modern day Jewry. They call them, so they are the modern day Jews. They wrote that. So now the Lord is wounding the so-called white man. Then you got Glenn Beck, Richard Wolff, Chris Hedges, Peter Schiff, Gerald Celente, Jeremiah Babe. All these guys, self-proclaimed white people, man. Richard Wolff and Chris Hedges always make the point. They call it fascism and classism. What's the word fascism mean? And classism. When you look them up, it's talking about the elites. Everybody pointing fingers to the elites now, man. The self-proclaimed so-called white man is watching his kingdom fall. Hey, but generational wealth and white privilege, the elites still got it. It tell you in Ecclesiastes chapter 14 that the so-called white man is a nigger at his own table, man. They control all the resources, but yet and still they destroying their people with chemtrails and GMO food. Because now these elites been listening to the prophets, man, and they know that Israelites are scattered among all these nations. So they like, man, just in case it's some Edomites, it's some Israelites living and looking like so-called white people, Chinese, Japanese, let's just kill them all. They just kill them all because that's what the census is about, man. The so-called white man do the census because he's trying to see how many Negroes over here, how many Puerto Ricans over here, how many Dominicans over here. So now, listening to the apostles, elder bishops and elders, the elites know that the Israelites are scattered among all nations and they just killing everybody because their goal is to get rid of the Israelites, man. That's their goal. So this is why they search out iniquities and it comes a diligent search because they trying to kill you Jakes. They trying to get rid of you Jakes. See, housing segregation. See? Shortening lifespan. But now this happened to the so-called white man now. Now they got short lifespan. Yeah. That's the deal, man. See? This is them, man. Go back here. Right here. Hey, so Lord was edifying. I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rikah Kodash. The double honors to the apostles, elder, bishop, and elders of great millstone who rule well, who teach well, who are the apostles and elders of all of Israel, accepted or not. And the sincere salutation to all the occupant, pushing this truth and believing this truth with the four winds of the earth, the entire world, shedding light to the whole elect. Believing this truth and pushing this truth with the four winds of the earth, the entire world, shedding light to the whole elect. And shalom to the Akwath who are listening, learning.